Hi, it's Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday anyway. Hope it's Tuesday. Just gonna find us on here and then I'll be able to see what we're doing. What we are doing. So I am on the Emma's Happy Place page, so if you would like for me to see the comments, then come over to there. 2 seconds, this is gonna go slow. I'm getting there though. I'm getting there. I'm sorry. Everything's on a go slow. If you would like to share the live, that would be awesome, please. That would be fantastic. Right, I found us, it's working. Hello. Hello Maureen, hello Cheryl. Hello. Yes, I'm on the Emma's Happy Place page. If you would like to come over so I can see the comments. Hi Caroline. Then that would be great. If you're watching somewhere else, I can't see the comments, but I do try and go and have a look. Facebook often just hides them from us because it's Facebook. I don't know. But I haven't really got a plan tonight, except I do want to show how I did this with the sellotape, because I think it's really cool. Obviously I haven't made it up or anything, I just learned it. I seen somebody else do it and thought, oh, I wonder if that works with colour. They were making sticky labels with it, like words, but I'm going to show you. Anyway, I just want to show, for anybody who hasn't seen the YouTube, the new flower-tastic kit and exactly what's in it. And see, again, my website is up and running. It's working. And it's emmashappyplace.co.uk. And the kits are in there, and the mushroom, magic bag mushroom is in there, and there's a tag thing in there. And oh, hi Sue. No problem at all, lovely. We're here. It'll be there after as well. No problem at all. It'll be here. So this is kit 2. This is flower-tastic. So you get the usual black and white pages that you can add your own colour to and make your own, and obviously colour. In this kit you get 25 because you get this set of words as well. And I mean, the words are let your dreams free, happy birthday, one day can change everything, just to say hello, dream big. There's loads on there, and you get them twice. And then you get all of these to colour in. So the colouring pages essentially, or to ink and cut out and make cards with, make journal pages. You can do the image transfer with them onto fabric, onto MDF, anything at all. I mean, it's just like stamping an image on a bit of paper, but they're already done for you. And you can use watercolour, alcohol ink, pencils, whatever you like. They take all mediums. So we have them ones. Hi Sharon. And then we have 5 background sheets, and you get 2 of each. So you get 25 sheets in total, you get 2 of everything. So this one, and this one, and this one. This one's got so much colour in it. It's just, I love it. I love it. And then there's this one, which I also love. I just think it's so nice because when you cut them down or whatever to background papers. Hi Vicky. You're cutting them down and they're going to look totally different, especially, I mean, if you're making DL cards, you can get 4 out of that and they're all going to look totally different. And then we've got this one, which is more vintagey, which obviously works along with the flower theme and everything. This here, I think this one has to be my favourite though. And this is the one I'm going to show you, the tape. All I'm using is normal everyday sellotape. You can get matte versions of it. This one was £1. I bought it today. Hi Gemma, are you alright me dear? So again, I'll say it again, the website is working. I have added PayPal. It's all awesome and working and fabulous. And it's emmashappyplace.co.uk. Any questions or anything, any issues, you can always message us. There's an email address on there, and I did it. I mean, I did have help, but I did it. So the tape, if you've ever seen this done, you'll probably be like, but I want to show you. So it's just normal sellotape. You can get matte sellotape as well, which essentially then you've got your own, it's going to blend in more. It's not going to have that sheen, and it'll be like washi tape. So really from these you can make your own washi tape as well. So I'm taking a length of sellotape, and I don't know where I'm putting it. I'm going to put it here at the end. Just like that, and flatten it down. If it's got any creases in, don't over worry about it. Chances are you'll not be able to see it anyway. Can't wait to finish with it. I know! It's how rude making you work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it off. Just so I don't wet all the paper. I'll cut round it. And this here will add to a background. You can turn, I just think it's a cool technique. Why not? Something else we can do. I'm going to, once that's down, I am going to grab a bone folder and just squish it down. And that'll hide any kind of creases and things. It's another technique to do with the papers. It's like it crosses over to so many different kind of crafts. Hi Jackie. Wrong water bottle. Now all I'm doing is wet the back. And you can do this with the words as well. And then we're going to start rubbing. So it's just the same as the fabric transfer, but this time it's onto a clear surface. Peel all them bits off. But obviously it's not, you need a glue to glue it down with. I mean, you still will be able to feel some of the stick through it where there's none of the ink attached to it. But just use a normal glue to put it down. And it's, I want to say it'll be great for like the spines of journals and things like that, if you want it to be stronger and decorative. So yes, give the live a share to anybody who you would think that would like to come and get crafty. That would be fabulous. Because I forget different places. I mean, Sharon's always saying to share. She's always on my case about sharing, and I forget, don't I? Don't I, Sharon? I'm a bit useless. There we go, just rubbing it off. Let the water soak in a little bit when you're not on a live. I can show you. It's already coming up here. Can you see it? Hi, Caroline. So again, if you're watching somewhere else, I can't actually see your comments. If you're trying to get me attention, you have to come to the actual page. So it's Emma's Happy Place page, the Facebook page, and I'll see the comments there. But I will go back over after the live and see if Facebook lets us see things. I do also have a winner for the shell dish that we made, the trinket dish that we did last week. But I will have, it's in my phone and my phone's on the camera, so I will have to come back and I'll pop it up on the post after. Actually, the post, Christopher went down in the comments and he gave me a number, and the first one he picked out actually won my own dish, and I said no. No. So he repicked it. I don't know how he does it. He gives everybody a number and then just counts back. I don't know. I don't know how he does it. There we go. It's all coming off. It just takes a few seconds to get it all off. then you're going to end up with a transparent tape. So I'm just going to get rid of all these bits, and then I'll finish it off, get all the extra bits off. And this could be done, like I say, on the matte tape, and it's going to look like a vellum. And you know, if you can get like the big sheets of the sticky tape, you could do a full sheet and it's going to be like 4 vellum. Oh. Get that off, and then the last few bits. Fingers aren't working. I want it to come off quicker. And there we go. And I will go over it once more just before I use it, just to get any bits off. But how cool is that? It's transparent. It's just normal everyday sellotape. Just sellotape. And it'll give a different texture on your work as well. So if you're working on mixed media pieces and things, and you want different textures and different transparencies. Transparencies. I can't say the word. Is that the word I can't say? Transparencies? Anyway, you know what I mean. It's just an extra texture. It's an extra trick you can do. Along with the fabric, I have for today, I've done the fabric transfer of one of the flowers. There is videos on that though, so I won't go over it again. I'm just going to find it. So I've done the fabric transfer onto a flower. I've got lots here, hold on. Where's it gone? There it is. So I've done these ones onto the fabric, and I thought it might be quite nice to make a card using this. So I've already done the transfer technique with the acrylic, the acrylic medium, and I did it with these two, and then I thought from that we can integrate this and just see what happens, and we'll do a bit of colouring or painting. And you can still use your watercolour on your fabric as long as you're not going to put it in the washer. So I've got a card blank which isn't folded very well, and I'm going to use craft card. I'm quite liking the craft card at the minute. And I'm also going to use, wait till I find it. It was there 2 seconds ago. The black and white flower sheet. This one. Oh, actually, yes I will. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to tear that just there. So this one here, you can cut out all the flowers individually and have just loads of flower embellishments, or you can make your own background paper that is going to match perfectly with the colour of whatever you're using. So that's all I'm doing for this. This is my background, and then I'm going to take a brush and possibly ground espresso, I think. I'm just going to ink around all the edges. This is Distress Oxide. It's just a quick card, nice and easy, a little bit different. I've seen cards with fabric and things on, and they sell it in the shops for like £6–7 in the little boutiques and things like that. I mean, we all know that crafts don't come cheap, you know what I mean? But £7 for a card's a bit, especially when you can make them. Yeah, we'll go all the way around. I might just go over just to give it a creamy look rather than it being totally white in the middle. You could put it in a journal, absolutely. You can do whatever you want with them. So this kit I have called flower-tastic, because on the website I needed names for them. So this one is Kit 2 flower-tastic, and the first one is Girls and Flowers. And that is just so when we're talking about them, we know. I'm going to glue this down. Maybe, if my glue works. That one's not going to work, is it? There's a camera on us. Never works. Nothing's ever sticky enough either when there's a camera on. So I've started another bag as well. I'll show you before we finish. If you remind us. I've stuck the fabric transfer ones I did earlier down. So from there I am going to find a watercolour pencil, if I haven't hid it from myself, but we'll have to go with black, I think. So again, it's just a watercolour pencil, any watercolour pencil. I'm going to go all the way around. I would have liked it to be in brown, but you know, whatever's closest. Lazy crafty. Yes, you can use pages from set 1 to do exactly the same. Any kits that come from me will be suitable for this. And the fabric transfer, and you can do it onto MDF, anything at all. There we go. And you can get the matte sellotape as well, which again I think might give a better effect, but I think I had some, but you know, it's me. It's like I blink and I lose stuff. So I'm going to go around this and on the card, and this hopefully is going to give it more depth. Now this craft card was, well, I don't even think it was proper craft card. I think it's something I've had in my stash for about 20 years. And just putting the nib of the brush into the watercolour and then letting the rest of the water pull it out rather than pulling it out too much. So really you're just dipping the end in and then the water's pulling the ink out, so you're going to get like a faded effect. There we go. That looks quite cool. And I'm thinking we'll have some tape. We could have it going all the way down, couldn't we? What do we think? Hi, Kim. I should remove it further down and just do the top bit. Oh, or should we do that and then you can still see the flowers through? And I'll save that bit for later. Pop that there. And we'll have this down here. I've still got some of the white paper on the back, but I quite like that effect. It's going to make it look totally different. So just glue. It is a little bit sticky. If you make loads of them, I wouldn't recommend putting them on a paper or inside anything, because it might just stick as well, because some of it is sticky still. Just in case I don't want you to ruin any of your other papers. So that can go down there. And then this I'm thinking of leaving the calico coloured, because this was done to calico, this one. It's very effective and you can see through it as well, but you're still using the papers so it all matches together. I'm loving these brushes as well. They're little chunky monkey brushes, but they're lovely. Watch this space for the website. Watch this space. I might have more. Yes, so Emma's Happy Place.co.uk. Even if you just go and have a look, because it's very pretty. I've got loads of pictures and things to put on, but honestly, the whole thing was just to get it up and running. That was just what I wanted. Again, I'm going to go down and add the glue. And then we've got another layer on. And that, to me, you put a word there, and I would say that's nice. These are the brushes. Chunky Monkey. And it comes in white as well. Very nice. Right. And they can be used for paint or anything. They're not just for inks. Just wash them out after. But watch this space anyway. Clean that up, and then I'm going to go to this. And again, this is on the calico. I think we'll stick with the reds and pinks and things. I am going to use watercolour, but this is because I'm not washing it. If you're going to do it on a bag or a t-shirt or anything like that, I would use acrylic or a fabric paint that's meant for it. Oh, I'm just going to put it at the base of the petals. And then I'm going to take the water brush, which, there, and see, I left it 2 seconds ago, so it's probably vanished off the face of the earth, and then just sort of kind of dipping the nib into the very, very top of these and pulling it out. And then you're going to get the shadow over the top. And again. And this technique will work with acrylic paint as well. You're just putting it at the base and then pulling it out with a little bit of water. And you're letting the water pull out, because if you dip the brush in from the bottom and pull it up, you're just going to pull it all up and it's all going to look one-toned. But again, with watercolour, you can kind of fix that by just taking it out. That's a good thing about watercolour. It's very, very, very forgiving. Let's go all the way around. I'm cheating. Yeah, the brushes are cool. I like a chunky brush. They cover a big surface area as well. So I'll try and get them on tomorrow for everybody. Or I may be able to get. I'll pop a post up when I do eventually get them on. That's the best bit. I say one thing and do a complete other, so I'll just pop a post up. Now on the website I don't know how to set up the colours, so it will just be at random. I mean, you can always ask in the comments, in the comment section on the website, if there's a particular colour that you want. Pink, black or white, but if they've gone, they've gone. I'm taking the green. We all know how fabulous I am at technology. I mean, I'm learning. I'm just going to take a little bit of this. And then I'm going to blend that in with the green. Pull the green out with it. Put a bit of brown at the bottom just to give it a bit more depth and knock the green back a little bit. So because it's on the calico fabric, it's a cream colour anyway, it already kind of mutes the colour a little bit, but I thought on this card it would look quite pretty. And now we'll go in with the yellow. I mean, even on here though, you can go in and pull out more yellow, so you've got a two-tone flower. And this is exactly the same as on paper, as if you're colouring in on the paper. Just plain. I'm thinking that could go there. I do need to dry it if I've plugged the heat tool in. If not, we're just gluing it down wet. Because, oh, there we go. I'm not plugged in, but bear with 2 seconds. I'll plug it in, dry it off, and then I'll be able to finish it off properly. Do great. Is this the technology? Right. One thing I do want to stress, I don't know if the sellotape will melt with the heat tool, so I'm moving it over. So just be aware of that. Dry it off. Has everybody had a nice bank holiday weekend anyway? I had a lovely weekend. I mean, one, I set the website up, which you'll never hear the end of. And then I went along, me and Michael went for a walk in the rain. We got caught in monsoon weather. Just like a little garden centre not far. So I made him walk. And anyway, we got caught in the monsoon. It was totally hilarious, but I got some lovely big fake sunflowers. I'm going to make a autumn wreath, which I can do on a live if you want. when I make it. So I'm taking the white, and what I'm doing, I'm just pulling the, oh, that hair, pulling them out. And you're going to get a little bit more depth as well. And some depth. Yes, no problem. I'll do it live then. It might be an impromptu live. I might just go live at some point. But to do it, I'll try and pop. Well, we'll pop a post up first. We'll see what happens. There we go. And just a little bit on the end of the petals, and then if you don't like to add the white, you absolutely don't have to. It's not the law. I just like it. I've always had a bit of a thing for the white pen. Hi, Donna. I've seen it. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. That's actually probably what I was thinking about, because I did see it and I haven't made one this year. Oh, there's Speaker Grumpy. There he is. I was just telling him about our walk out in the monsoon. There we go. I love this. And what we can even do is, around the edges, is he going to comment? Oh, lovely, Kim. Did you have a nice birthday? Do you know what it is? The simple ones are the nicest. Honestly, around the edges, I'm just going to add a smidge of shade all the way around, just to draw the eye into the middle. Yeah, I like that. It's not as tidy now, not as clean and tidy. And we'll have that there. I love that. We do need some words though. I'll add some words. Some glue. He must have gone. He must have clicked on. Thought, oh, don't want to hear her voice. Right. So words. I have got a piece I've already cut up here. Should we do this sellotape thing again on the words and see if it works? See if it comes off nice and smooth. So we'll go with happy birthday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over the three because it's a thick sellotape. Oh, I got that one on nice and smooth, but not the other one. I'm just going to trim it out. And this might work, this might not work, you know. But I'm thinking as well, we might be able to add colour to the back. Oh, smooth it down, make sure it's got everything in, and then again with the water. I'm just going to give it a second to soak in. Yes, happy birthday, Kim. Was that yesterday? Oh, for your birthday. I thought you meant your son's birthday. I was thinking they're close together. Happy birthday. Take a screenshot of this and you can see this is your birthday card. More water. I've got ink all over my fingers. There we go. We're in action. Baby. Where did you go for your meal out? Was it lovely? What did you have? Did you get cake? Oh, all we're doing is taking the back layer off. Oh, I've rubbed it too hard. So don't rub it too hard or scratch it with your nail because it takes it off. Right, so that's a good lesson. So it does work, but don't scratch the paper off with your nail. Hold on, I'm going to try another bit without the scratching. Lesson learnt there. Let's go. I'm going to keep it on a bigger piece of paper this time. Ooh, yum. That does sound lovely. So for words we need to be gentle. The other it doesn't matter so much because they've got quite a grungy look anyway. But this, words we need to be gentler. There we go. Once you get the top layer off, a bit easier I think. And you'll get a shiny. These as well, I've seen somebody do it with labels. They've used like, I don't actually know what they've used. I think it was like printed sheets that came with a set of drawers or something. I was on kitchen. I'm sure if you Google it will come up. Right, gentle Emma, not to pull it off. It might even be better if you sat it in a bowl of water for a while and really softened it up. Keep your fingers crossed, or else we'll have just wasted your time watching us do it. Oh no, I think it's worked. Just don't scratch it with your nail, look. Yay! So don't scratch with your nail. That's that lesson. And again, I'm going to leave some of the paper on the background. I'm not going to take it all off. I'm going to trim it out like that and leave some of the fluffy bits on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over a piece of craft paper. Let's just grab a little bit. I'm hoping we're going to get a two-tone effect and also a border. So the glue will dry clear. That's one thing. So it's now a craft sentiment with the white fuzzy bits for texture. I'll probably let it dry as well before cutting it out and sticking sticky fingers on it, like me. Like that. With the water. I'm making a mess now, aren't I? I like that, I like that. I quite like the grungy look. It matches the card as well. And then, just a little bit. Because of the tape, it's not going to go over the top. I'm not going to get the same effect as I obviously don't have to do this with the sentiment. I was just putting it out there that you can. And then I like that a lot. I'm happy with that. There we go. I'm really happy with that. I will pop a picture up. But I think that's lovely. And that is just the paper kit. And we've got it on card, we've got it on plastic, we've got it on fabric. I mean, how cool is that? I would go heavy body because you can, yeah, I would go heavy body. Heavy body acrylic medium. And you can get a shiny and you can get a matte. But again, that's completely your preference. I like the matte for gluing and sticking and things. But I like the shiny if I want a shiny surface. So it's completely up to you. But there we go. I really like that. I really like that very much. And again, this could be in your journal. It could be to go in a frame. You don't even have to put the sentiment on. It's completely up to you what you do with it. I'll get rid of that. I will pull the bag in that I'm doing. And again, this is fabric. This is the transfer done with the blue paper, but I've also transferred some of the images onto fabric and then cut them out and stuck them on, and I'm going to paint them with acrylic paint on another shopper. And I mean, they're stuck, they're really stuck, and I haven't glued them down that long. And this is the backing sheet. All I've done is the fabric transfer and cut them out. So again, it's the kit and you're doing everything. It's just crazy what you can do with it when you kind of have the right products, like the gel medium. I mean, basically sellotape, that was £1. Gel medium's going to last for yonks, and then the paper kit, and you get so many images on there. So I would say it's a win. I like that. It's got a bit of everything in. And thank you very much for keeping me company. I will pop a picture of this up on Facebook, and this live will be going over onto YouTube as well, because I've worked out how to get them off now as well. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Keep an eye out for the winner of the trinket dish. If Christopher had come down, I could have asked him to find it again for us, but you know, he's a boy. But thank you so much. I will be on YouTube on Thursday at 8 PM. Now I've no idea what I'm doing, so we might end up making the wreath then. I'm unsure. But if there's anything you want us to try, just send us a message, leave a comment, tag us, keep shouting at us until I see it, because like I say, Facebook hides so many things from us. But have a lovely rest of the week, and I will see you on YouTube on Thursday. No problem, Sue, at all. Thank you very much, and I will see you all Thursday. Good night.